Have you ever wondered why silence is so highly valued in the teachings of the Buddha? The Buddha once reminded us, silence is more precious than 1,000 meaningless words. In today's world, we often feel compelled to share everything, our thoughts, emotions, joys, and sorrows. Yet, Buddhist wisdom teaches us that not everything needs to be spoken. Sometimes, when words are shared without care, they unintentionally bring harm to ourselves or others. There are things that, when kept in silence, help us nurture our inner peace. Today, let's explore 5 things that Buddhist teachings encourage us to be mindful of before we speak, so that we may find clarity and serenity in our hearts. 1. Your inner peace. Peace isn't something we find in the outside world. It's like a seed we cultivate deep within. Have you noticed how fragile it can be? A harsh word, a minor argument, or even a judgmental glance can easily shake our inner calm. Buddhism teaches that true peace comes from letting go of unnecessary drama, the expectations of others, and the emotional burdens people try to place upon us. When we constantly share our innermost feelings and thoughts with others, we open the door for their reactions to influence us, sometimes leaving us unsettled. Instead of exposing your sacred inner world to the shifting winds of others, treasure it like a holy temple. Share your kindness, your understanding, and your wisdom. But don't allow anyone to disturb the serenity you've worked so hard to build. 2. Your negative thoughts. The Buddha taught, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Our mind is like a garden. When we plant seeds of positivity, it blossoms beautifully. But when we allow weeds of negativity to spread, it withers. It's easy to complain, to criticize, or to dwell on what's wrong. But every time we give voice to negative thoughts, we not only weigh ourselves down, but also burden those who listen. Words have incredible power. They can heal, but they can also hurt. And once spoken, they can't be taken back. That's why the Buddha emphasized the importance of right speech, to speak only what is true, necessary, and kind. Before you speak, pause for a moment and ask yourself, will this bring peace, or will it cause harm? If it won't uplift, sometimes the wisest choice is to remain silent. Always remember that every word you speak holds the power to shape your reality and the world around you. That's why it's so important to choose your words with care and mindfulness. 3. Your personal vulnerabilities. In life, when we're hurting or struggling, it feels natural to want to find a shoulder, to lean on a kind ear to listen. But have you ever stopped to wonder, do those who listen truly understand? And behind their smiles, are there always good intentions? In our longing for connection, we sometimes reveal too much, our deepest fears, past mistakes, or hidden weaknesses, without realizing that not everyone deserves our trust. Buddhist wisdom reminds us of the need to stay aware and discerning. Yes, sharing can bring relief and healing, but with the wrong person, it can lead to heartache. Some may judge others might use your words to hurt you, and some simply won't care at all. True wisdom lies in knowing who is worthy of your trust. Before opening your heart, pause and ask yourself, is this person truly kind and compassionate enough to understand? Or am I putting myself at risk of unnecessary pain? Share your wounds only with those who will honor and protect them with care. 4. Your future plans. The Buddha taught that attachment to the future is a source of suffering. Perhaps you've felt this when you talk too much about your dreams and ambitions. You don't just create expectations for yourself. You plant them in the minds of others. And the bigger those expectations grow, the heavier the pressure to succeed. Many people share their goals, hoping for encouragement. But sadly, premature words can invite doubt, envy, and negativity. The more you talk, the more space you give for opinions, distractions, and energy that can shake your confidence. Let your actions speak louder than words. Work quietly, stay focused, and when success blooms, it will shine brightly on its own without needing to be announced. The most powerful accomplishments are those that surprise the world, not those proclaimed before they're achieved. 5. Your acts of kindness. In a world where so many seek praise for good deeds, pure kindness has become rare. How many perform kind acts, not out of compassion, but for recognition and applause? The Buddha once said, "A good deed brings joy to the heart, whether witnessed or not." When you do something good, let it come from a place of genuine love and compassion, not a desire for approval. And when you give selflessly. Don't count what you'll receive in return, because true joy comes from loving and giving without expecting anything back. When you extend a helping hand to someone, do it with a heart full of compassion without expecting anything in return. Ask yourself, do you really need applause or praise from others to feel that your kindness matters? In truth, the greatest reward of any good deed is the quiet joy it plants within your own heart, not the recognition or admiration it earns. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that the most noble form of generosity is the kind that asks for nothing in return. So the next time you do something good, let it be a silent offering to life itself, a small blessing you send out to the universe. For truly, the most meaningful blessings often come from acts done in silence, without the need for attention or acknowledgement. Remember, silence isn't emptiness. It is a reflection of deep wisdom. In a noisy world where so many are eager to speak, how rare it is to find someone who truly listens with their whole heart. That's why it's so important to protect the quiet space within yourself, to cherish it as something sacred. Choose your words thoughtfully. Be mindful of what you say, because once words are released, they cannot be taken back. Share only what nourishes growth, peace, and understanding, both for yourself and for those around you. If this wisdom speaks to your heart, help us share more light and understanding with the world by subscribing to our channel. May your path ahead be filled with peace, mindfulness, and clarity. Until we meet again, stay present and continue to spread kindness wherever you go.